Welcome back to your friendly neighborhood community podcast. And on today's episode of Blue and White, with your host,
Christiana.
Kayla.
and Hayden. So, for today's topic, we will be discussing the positive things that are going on in the Hamilton community. So, recently,
All right, listeners. Today we're going to be talking about the Oscars, who won what award, about the little drama that went on, as well as the drama from the past. To begin our little session here, the Oscars is an awards ceremony to congratulate the film industry by their own technical and artistic merits, and are regarded as the most significant award ceremony in the film industry globally. The following movies as actors. There's a lot of awards here, so we're gonna name the big points. Coda for Best Picture, Jessica Chastain for lead actress. Sorry if I butchered the name. We have Jane Campion for directing. Billie Eilish and Phineas O'Connell for No Time to Die. We also have Encanto for animated series, and Ariana DeBose for supporting actress. Congratulations to these movies, hits, the people that have made them. And there's one I left out purposely. Will Smith for lead actor. Isn't that interesting? That's kind of funny that he got the lead actor award moments after the little altercation between Chris Rock and himself. Let's talk about that for a minute. Hayden, what do you got to say on the matter?
during the Oscars, for years and years, that there's been people that say jokes about, like other people or their family or whatever they want because like they're all funny regardless because they're all actors, so they have different different humors. But
not to mention Chris Rock's a comedian. That's kind of his thing.
Yeah, for sure. That's crazy because he has so many jokes to tell. So he said a joke about Will Smith, and then he said a joke about his wife. But to be honest, when I was watching the part when he said it about his wife, I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but Will Smith was laughing about the own joke about his wife.
And then she smiled at it.
She smiled.
And then
she
she
looked
looked at him.
And then she smirked at him.
And then she was
yeah.
Come on now.
Come on. You gonna go do something about that?
Yeah, and then he got up and just smacked him. But if you want me to be honest, Chris Rock kept it very professional. Very professional. He didn't alter he didn't alter the situation, fight back or nothing. He didn't smack him.
And you could see it though, he really wanted to stoop down to that level. You can tell in his body language that he was about ready to just turn around and smack him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like anybody would, but the fact that, he was all right, cool, this is how it's going, he rolled with it. And then, that's really good. And personally, I think, it could have been dealt with a little better.
Yeah.
Who was it that was ABC? Cut out the mic so you couldn't really hear the profanities that were being thrown.
Oh, yeah. That's so off. He should not. That's so off-centered of any of the, awards because, nobody's going to ever say that in the history of the Oscars. I've never heard that. Watching all the Oscars back because, because there's more tragedies that's happened, in the, back then. So, I looked them up, had to go through because I might not have been alive at the time or even knew what the Oscars was at the time. So I went back, looked at them, and I've never seen any altercations like that at all.
Well, that's because, a lot of people, even back then, there's been, some crazy things that have happened, but, a lot of people can take a joke.
Oh, yeah, they kept it very, very professional. So they would, pull them off stage, in the back, when they're done. They would just talk to them, and, it would never happen again or,
And, what really gets me is Will Smith was laughing. He was literally laughing at the joke. He didn't have any problem until she looked over at him.
Yeah.
So, my speculation is she probably said something to him, and then he, got up and did something about it.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The joke, in my opinion, was actually pretty funny. Because, if you haven't seen the movie G.I. Jane, it's a great movie. And, she kind of looks like she could be in the next one. I'm not going to lie to you. She looks just like her. She's just, older.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't be... Well, the girl that played it's old now because it's an old movie. But, I think it was actually pretty funny. I'm not going to lie.
I also find it funny that literally right after this happened, he got his award for lead actor, and literally he was like crying and in tears.
Yeah, and he wouldn't talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I think I haven't seen this, but some people are saying like he was even joking around with Chris Rock, like they were cool. Like that didn't just happen.
Like it was just scripted or something. That's what everyone's been saying.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it's scripted because like you could obviously hear him smack him.
Yeah,
and
it's not.
He also even said that he just smacked the crap out of him.
I don't think that would be scripted in the first place. Like Chris Rock even posted like some on Twitter apologizing because he didn't know his Will Smith wife had a disease.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, let me say one thing. So this happened, right? Why was Will Smith sitting in the very front row? The very front row. I mean, there's nothing to say because, like, you know how they say it's scripted, right? And it's not scripted. Why would they have him sitting in the front row? I know he's, like, a very, like, old and, like...
Popular.
Yeah, popular actor, but...
Yeah.
Why would they have him sitting in the front? So you had, like, Leonardo DiCaprio. He was sitting towards the middle in the back. And you had, I would say... I think you had Ryan Reynolds. He was towards like the left side in the back. I mean,
like everyone's towards the back.
Yeah, that's
and then Will's up in the front.
Because of the fact he was gonna get lead actor, so they had him there so he could.
But the only thing is, they don't know that,
right?
Because he would already cried before he even got his award,
right?
See what I'm saying?
No, I know.
So, unless they did it on, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they get to choose where they sit, or are they told where to sit?
Yeah, see, that's a good question. I don't really know anything about it. That's
if you're told where to sit, then the people announcing the awards can make him sit up in the front so he can come up and grab it, but he won't know.
Oh yeah, because like Chris Rock literally was like just a couple rows behind him. I mean, his family was there too, and he's seen that
right up front, and then all you see, Will Smith. He doesn't have to go through crowds or anything. He just walks straight up.
Walks straight up. Yeah.
Like, and then.
Just walked straight back and then
literally
just started
nothing happened.
Screaming and cussing at him. I mean, I've never really heard anybody like do that in the Oscars at all.
Me either.
Because they're all very professional. So I mean, they wouldn't want to take a risk of even like getting like having to pay money because they did something bad in the show. But I don't know.
There was like a video.
I don't think they would want to take the risk of having him sitting there screaming.
Yeah.
Keep my wife's name out your effing mouth. Like, I don't think...
It had a video of it on Instagram and everything.
Yeah, like,
where it blurred out every other word. But
That's
it had, like, the cussing in it. Keep my... all that other stuff.
And that's why, like, they cut the mics off on the actual thing.
Yeah. But they show it on all other social media, TikTok. There's a whole bunch of memes for it and everything.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Like the We thing, like the We Will Rock You. The Everybody Hates Chris show meme and all that.
See, like, what's crazy is, like, he took it, when he smacked him, he, like, even said, like, he just smacked the crap out of me. I mean, he actually didn't know it was going to happen. He was so, like, just confused. His eyes were so wide open. He was smiling. He was smirking. He was
like, literally,
he didn't know what to say.
He was like, "Ooh, this just happened to me."
Like, I mean, it wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it. Will Smith probably, I don't know, because everything was fine until his wife looked at him.
Oh yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
So Will Smith is probably just sitting there laughing, and then his wife looks at him. He's like, well, what am I supposed to do? And then he has an instinct, whatever it's called, to go up there and smack him for God knows what reason.
Yeah, because, I mean, I don't think Chris Rock would have done something like that. At all.
Like, he's a professional comedian.
Yeah,
that's what he does for a living, tells jokes.
But, I mean, they're also old, very old actors, so, I mean, they should know how to, like...
But on top of that, many comedians, like, all of these different shows, like, the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards coming up on the 9th of April, you know, the Grammy, like, all these different award shows, there's always some kind of comedian always making some kind of joke.
It also could have altered very differently if he would have fought back.
Oh, yeah, they would have had to, like...
Yeah, they would have had to, like, cut it off and everything.
Technical difficulties. Like...
It could have been handled better, though. That's
because
he could have instead of going up there and smacking at him, we could have waited until after the show.
Yeah, like put him off stage
or something and be like, hey, can you please not do that? And like tell.
Like, that's not cool, man. Like, she's going through this thing right now.
Right.
I don't know if you know.
Yeah, Chris Rock apologized for that, saying he didn't know she had a mental disease or a mental illness that made her lose her hair. Yeah. And he said he apologized for that. And so Will Smith went up and told him, I'm not saying he's in the right or he's in the wrong.
Right.
But he should have just went up there after the thing was over, pulled him off stage or something, and be like, can you please not do this, and explain the whole situation to him in detail. And things could have went a lot better than they did.
Thanks for listening to the Blue and White podcast. Also, follow our Instagram at Big Blue Creative Studio and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Big Blue Creative Studio, where we post our weekly podcast episodes with surprise guests. Tune in and we'll see you next time.